Have you ever walked outside in the spring and wondered what all the birds are singing about? What are they saying and who are they talking to? It turns out birds can talk about a lot of things, communicating amongst their own species as well as to other species, and even to their predators. They can tell each other where the good food is to keep off their lawn, and warn each other about predators, the risk level, whether it's in the air or on the ground, and even whether it's hunting or not. So clearly, animal communication systems are important to the survival of animals, allowing them to avoid getting eaten and to teach their young what to eat. Interestingly, birdsong is even a model system for human learning of language and language processing in the brain. My research focuses on the ecological and evolutionary aspects of communication, looking for information about why birds sing, how they learn to sing, and how they communicate in response to predators. For a long time, we've thought that only male birds sing to attract females and to defend their territories, which they definitely do. But we've now learned that females often sing as well, and we have much less understanding of what females are singing about. We think the female song is ancestral, that it arose long ago and was lost by some species. I want to know why female song is important, so that we can figure out how it evolved, or why sometimes it isn't useful and is lost. For my research, I conducted a study encompassing a breeding season of gray fantails, following and recording the sounds of males and females at all breeding stages to determine when singing is most important for each sex, and whether the sexes have similar or different reasons for singing. One way to study how birds communicate is to play their songs to them and measure the response. This would be like trying to learn another language by saying a phrase that you've heard another person say and seeing what their reaction is. Doing this, I found that both males and females respond with similar levels of physical aggression to both sexes of intruders, as shown by the top graph, where you can see that males and females passed over the speakers similar numbers of times, more than to the control, which is a non-competitive species song. However, males and females respond differently when it comes to singing, as indicated by the bottom graph. You can see that males sang very often when an intruder sang, but females didn't sing much more than they usually did. This indicates that territory defense is an important function of song for males, but maybe not so much for females. This means there must be other important functions of song for females in order for them to keep singing. I'm investigating the importance of song in the presence of nest predators, as well as at the nest for coordinating behaviors like incubation or feeding nestlings, and for communicating with baby birds. So while we may not ever go full Dr. Dolittle, we are learning more and more about what birds have to say, and we should definitely gain respect for how much information can be passed among even tiny little birds. Thank you.